Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Pass to Bibby. Going inside. Up and in on the layup. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
It's hauled in by Houston. On the wing, Durant. Lays it up and banks it in.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Divac, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Christie. Good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Smith. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson. Yep, count it.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Here's Christie. Pass to Divac. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Now here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter here. Here's Weber. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, what a powerful finish. You can feel the impact.
Oh, he's going to be bragging about that one later, and for good reason too, man.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Down low. Pass to Weber. Inside. Divac. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Şengün. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Durant draws the double. Christie with a steal. Here's Weber. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Back to Durant. Houston working the ball around to the paint. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Smith. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how...
19. The Kings, 19.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
Yeah, they're off to a smooth start, but that's no reason to get comfortable. You cannot let up in this league. Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bibby's got 4 points this quarter. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the bucket is good.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Hits the trifecta. Bibby's got 9 points.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And that one's good. 8 points for Alperen Şengün.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside.
Oh,
Wow! Oh my goodness! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Van Vliet. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They double-team Durant. Lets it go from deep. Van Vliet misses. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Doubled by Durant. Here's Weber. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Durant for 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
On the wing, Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot.
Some very enthusiastic coverage from Şengün, using all of his size and wingspan.
And Şengün throw it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Weber. Here's Stojakovic. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
So he gets them both. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
On the wing, Christie. Here's Weber. He's got 10. Pass to Divac. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Durant. Houston working the ball around. They double team Durant. On the wing, Thompson. Launches it. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Now just a 2-point Kings lead.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Bibby. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sacramento on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
47.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Outside Durant. Thompson scanning the floor for the tie. Durant, so effective inside.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Weber. He's got 10. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Back to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
To the inside. Christie. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Into the lane. Bibby, good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 14 feet away. And another basket for Houston.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Pass to Weber. Here's Bibby. Outside Christie. And there's a pick.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Divac with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The 3 from Thompson. Weber pulls it in.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Rockets trail. And coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
"54 seconds left in the third quarter here. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thompson's got 6 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Bibby. Misses the layup. And here's Houston. The lead is 2. Pass to Şengün. Outside Durant. 23 seconds left in the third.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Houston up by 2.
The Kings, 49.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Bibby. Pass to Turkoglu. Out to the wing. Here's Weber. No good with the triple. Houston in the lead. Smith outside. And here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Şengün, no good. Pass to Turkoglu. To the middle. Here's Stojakovic. And a nice finish on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Durant for 3. Oh, KD from downtown.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep 3.
Pass to Turkoglu. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Stojakovic. Here's Turkoglu. No good with a layup. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant, reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available.
Now Christie. Şengün pulls it down.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Van Vliet drives. Oh, it's off target. Kings trail by 6. Here's Bibby. He launches and misses.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Oh, it misses.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Sacramento's ball. With the floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater.
Here's Durant. beauty of a pass.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
.127 left to play in the fourth. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Thompson. There's a screen. 14 feet away. Can't get it. Kings trail by 4. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Smith. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Now Şengün. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Şengün's got everyone's trust right now late in games.
It's money from deep.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Now Van Vliet. Outside Thompson. Now Durant. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They trail by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, the shot misses. And so the big win by Houston in a